Welcome to Bright Lights Live with your host, Jessica Ross. That's me. And I get to invite you to Kendra Marie. It's a special bonus because not only is she a really dope human being. Hello! How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for being on my show today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. As I was introducing you, not only is she a dope choreographer, dancer, just mind that knows movement, but she also is my cousin. I'm lucky. But everybody, welcome. This is Bright Lights Live, a conversation space that I am creating so that we can have conscious conversations with like-minded people, like my cousin Kendra, who is just full of joy. Go ahead, introduce yourself to the people.
Hello, I am Kendra. Kendra, yes, I'm so happy to be here, Jessica. I'm so proud of you, and I love what you're doing. I think it's really important. Yeah, I'm Kendra. I'm a professional dancer and a dance educator. I live in Los Angeles now, where I'm continuing to train and research and study and continue to be a better dancer, so that I can also then be a better teacher. Yeah.
I'm so excited. So, for those of you who are new to the show, we basically get into the mind. She's opening up her brain to me so that I can pick it. I'm going to find the gems and I'm going to add them to my lifestyle because this whole show is about improving from the mind out. We also are going to get all of her information, what's coming next for her, and then at the end, we're going to play a game.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm so excited. So the main thing that I've been really asking everybody is like,
Mhm.
what mentality are you having to have right now during a time like this?
Hmm. I would say that you have to have a very strong mentality, I would say right now. Being very honest and connected with yourself and being aware of yourself, I think is major at this time right now, just because it's easy to kind of like get to sulk and stay in the house and just kind of do nothing. And, whereas, I feel like with a mentality that's stronger, and that is just like ready to be like, okay, so I can't do this. So let's see what else I can do to, make the time worth it. And that worth it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm working on this big project. It could be for you, like to rest, to chill, do a puzzle, color.
Paint.
Yeah.
Right. All of those things, just anything.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it. Because you are a mover and a dancer, how important is it for you during this time to kind of maintain some sort of routine of the movement of your body?
Right. It's really important because as soon as it's over, everything I'm sure is going to get back rolling again. And also just to keep my own sanity because moving is what helps like kind of just like release a lot of things out for me. It's important to do that. It's important to exercise to make sure you're still eating well. It's important to keep up also with like taking classes, and a lot of dance teachers right now are doing like online classes for free, which has been really beneficial, really a blessing because, as a dancer, if you're not taking dance classes, you start to lose like retention and remembering movement, and even, your execution can go out the window. So it's important to maintain those things right now.
Nice. When doing those free classes and everything like that, are you doing anything to like document you doing them, or like what kind of way are you like, because right now we have to kind of show ourselves because we're all
Yeah.
in the house.
It's when I feel, and which is like a big thing for me too, is like going based on how it's funny because I tweeted a few weeks ago, like I was like, sometimes I wish I could get up and kind of do what I feel, which is like a sometimes thing for me. But yeah, getting up to feel myself, um, see what I look like. I'm doing the dances 1,000 times just to be like, okay, this was good on this one, but that wasn't all that. Let me go do this dance again. And, yeah, so that's as far as documenting goes, that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
Recording myself for certain classes when I feel like, okay, I want to be on camera today. Yeah.
Nice. You mentioned the fact that you like feel through your body, you let your body be what releases things. How did you
Yeah.
come about understanding that that was your mode of expression?
Oh, that's a good question.
Thank you, girl.
I would say I discovered it pretty soon, and even starting to take dance classes. Like I started at 14, which is late for a girl or a female to start dance classes. But I just remember leaving the class and being like, wow, that was the hardest thing I've ever done, but also a lot of fun.
Right.
And I felt very just light after. As I continued, obviously, to train and take more dance classes, and meet with different teachers and other dancers as well, I just began to like really understand, like, I began to tap into myself more,
Nice.
which also allowed me to be a better dancer and be able to release even more and being able to just, or even if I'm not performing in front of people, I'm at home just moving, freestyle. And it's kind of like this like energy. Sometimes you just want to like get it out. So then maybe like you're in the room with it, or maybe you're getting it out to get rid of it. So that's really how I found out.
Nice, nice. Movement is definitely one of like the main entertaining kind of expressions that we go to.
Hmm.
How important is it for you as a dancer to get yourself out now, or is it important to get yourself out now?
I think it depends on where the person is in their life. Obviously, I can only speak from my own experience, and I would say that you're saying like right now,
Yeah,
how
like
important?
during this Cocoon of 19
Yeah,
experience where everybody's
yeah.
in their little cocoons, how
I think
important is it for you?
yeah, it's important. I think for me to get myself out more, because I can even honestly say that I've kind of been in a cocoon, but more of a self one,
Hmm.
which is fine. And it's just important because then people can see that other people are still going, still doing things, still getting things done. People are still like thinking of new things to do and then like seeing where that takes them. So I would say it's really important to put yourself out there in that regard. Yeah.
What kind of habits do you have that kind of keep you, you said sane is what you do when
Yeah.
you move, but how do you keep yourself organized in this pursuit of your dream?
Right. Well, one, I have a devotional I read every morning. Excuse me. As soon as I wake up, before I go scrolling or anything or whatever, maybe I read my devotional, um, just to get my mind like, okay, God is with me today. We're good. We're going to do this and this and that, whatever that may be. But just knowing, like, it just kind of sets me up to be like, okay, let's get going. I have a planner, but like not an electronic one. I like to like write it down because it sticks
Nice.
better into my brain. So that really helps me a lot when I to stay organized. What else? I write a lot, journal a whole lot. That's another big thing for me, is to get things out onto paper so that I can either reread it if I'm ever feeling that way again, or just to get it out of here. Because to me, when everything's like all up here, it's hard to then be like, okay, I want to go move this way, move that way. So what else would I say? What other habits do I have? I like to play games a lot on my phone, so like that's a nice relaxer. I'm fortunate enough to be here with my boyfriend, so like I can always just talk with him. We have conversations that help me open up my brain and help me be like, okay, So yeah,
Yeah. I totally believe that conversations are like the pill this whole world needs, but conversations with an undertone of everything's going to be okay, everything is all right. We're just here to learn from each other. I like honestly, I don't have to agree with any of my guests. I just want to open their minds so that people can see that everybody thinks this way, and because
mm-hmm.
they think this way, maybe you have the freedom to think the way that you want to think.
Exactly.
How did you take it upon yourself to like know that you wanted to move? Like I know that LA is not your home. You
Yeah.
moved there. Like how did you come to that bravery within yourself and that decision that this is what you were going to do?
It was just time. Like it was. I don't want to say it was past time, but in a certain sense it kind of was. But everything happens as it's supposed to in the right timing. um I was not unhappy at home, but I wasn't in a space where I could really get the knowledge and information in the training in mass as much as it is here, because it's definitely still, I'm from Maryland, for people who don't know, but like in Maryland there's still like there's a lot of great dance teachers, a lot of great dance training, and everything. It was just that it's just more opportunities out here right now. So what got me to just get up and do was just like, okay, I know that there's more for me, and I know that I can do more with what I have and what I'm capable, of doing. So it's like, let me just go put myself in the mix. I need to just put myself in the place just to at least be able to say and to do this and that and have the opportunity. Like, even if I don't get the jobs, it's cool to just be like, I auditioned for the Grammys. That don't happen in Maryland. Like, they're not coming to Maryland to audition dancers. So it was a lot of conversations with my mom, because we have a great relationship. So I'm fortunately able to talk things over with her and, get a sense. But also at the same time, it's just making the decision to just do it. Just do it. Be prepared for it. Understand that it's not going to be all rainbows and butterflies, but just being prepared for that. Did I answer the question?
You did. And I was actually going to expound upon that, because even the preparation for such a big move, when you just mindset, you now want more. What is the preparation mentally for making that shift? Like, because underneath it all, like, there has to be some process within yourself to make that this is what I'm ready for now decision.
Right. Um, well, I always knew I wanted to be in LA at some point. Like, I've known for maybe, it's 2020 now, for like 4 years now. Yeah, I've known for sure that this is what I wanted to do. So I would say that the process started a long time ago. So a few things I would do to do that: take classes not just in Maryland, go to New York, travel to LA, if and when I could, to be able to train and take classes, just to be in a mix, see what's going on, and just to get a feel. So it's kind of suffices that part of me.
Right.
And then obviously financially, that was it's a big one right there. And then it's a hard one too. But it's just like saving money, being smart about decisions you make. Do I really need to eat out today? Probably not,
Right. I get that.
and also just in that time also was able to like expand my business. So I was able to teach more. So then that was more income also coming in as well. Trying to think what other preparations did I do. It was more about just making sure I was ready when I got here. So taking correct headshots. Is my resume what it's supposed to be? Who do I know out there already that I can start to talk with to prepare, just to be ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that was pretty much it.
Nice. Well, I mean, I understand, like, takes a lot of time and preparation and priorities or prioritization of what happens. Like, how do you come to what's important to you on a day or in a mission like move to LA?
Repeat that one more time.
Like, how do you prioritize like what needs to happen in a big move like moving to LA?
Okay. Question. How do I prioritize? I would say identifying what's most important to me and what my goals are is a good way to begin to prioritize, because if you don't know what you want or what you really want or even an idea ish of it, it's kind of hard to then be like, okay, now I need this and this and that and that, and go down the list of prioritizations. Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Okay.
I I really like to just ask people about the process as well, because I really feel like exposing maybe the way people think could also open you up to new ways of thinking or just new ways of understanding that maybe somebody thinks differently than you do. It's like, I know when you do go to audition, when you did go to auditions before we got into our cocoon. How was it that you stood in your power going into a room full of people who are also like powerful and there and
Yeah. Good question. I always repeat to myself before I go to any audition or even class, because sometimes classes can feel like auditions.
I get that.
Sometimes they are auditions and you don't know it. But a big thing I say to myself is, if this is for me, it's for me. And if it's not, it's not. And that's okay. And when I go in with that very calm, just sense of self, I can only control something I learned in an early program I did for a commercial dance program was control the things you can control. Anything else you cannot control, You literally cannot worry about it. You cannot worry about it, or you're gonna go crazy. You're gonna start getting in your head too much. So I breathe. I pray a lot. I say Jesus is my refuge, and then I just do the audition. And I really just focus on myself. But also, I tend to like look around at other people. I like to see how other people are either maybe reacting to who's teaching. Maybe I just like to see how people see other people's energies and kind of be like, okay, maybe I want to go stand near this person because they're kind of giving they're sure, you can tell, you know. But it's just as far as standing in my own power, it's just more of a confidence thing. It took a while to get here, obviously, but it's more of just like, if it's for me, then it is, and if it's not, then it's okay. I'm gonna still do my best. I have the correct headshot. I have the correct resume. My outfit looks cute. My makeup looks great. Hair is done. We're gonna do what we're gonna do, and that's that. It's just, yeah. Sorry, accidentally went out.
Oh yeah, you there?
I would say that, yeah. This the big thing. Sorry, the biggest thing is just building the confidence over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got you. Nice. You had mentioned that what you say to yourself is, what is for me. If this is for me, then it's for me, and if it's not, then that's okay. What other thoughts do you have that are like the basis of what you kind of pep talk yourself with in the mirror or just to yourself?
Yeah. Let me say. Good question. You got this. I mean, it's just like, very cliche, but honestly, once you say it, and sometimes I even have to say it out loud in order to really like get into the body, but it's just things like, oh, you got this, girl, you're fine. Um, just breathe and calm down. Just do you. You're great no matter what. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I love hearing like what I love hearing what people say to themselves because I have come to realize that, your relationship with yourself is how you treat you, what you do with your time, how you spend, the resources that you have access to, how you talk to yourself, how you relate to what you do in your life. Like all of those things have a lot to do with what you live and how you live. And so I'm interested to see how people talk to themselves. What kind of
Yeah.
relationship would you say you have with you?
It's a good question. These are great questions, Jessica.
Now, I'm gonna coach you on my website, all right?
No, that's fine. I would say the kind of relationship I have with myself is very much so. I love myself very much, but also at the same time, I do have a lot of inner battles and arguments with myself about like what I should do, what I shouldn't do. Is this the right decision for me, or is this for somebody else? So, the conversation I would say, relationship I have with myself is very open, very self aware, very honest with myself. And a lot of that goes with when I actually journal. Sometimes I'll write things I may not want to actually write out, but it is what it is. Yeah, I would say that's the relationship I have with myself. It's a roller coaster. The relationship with self is a roller coaster. I'm just thinking about it. It's like the relationship with self is a really huge, it goes like this, like constantly. So, but I think overall being self aware though is like a big one because without that,
Mhm.
being a part of my relationship with myself alone, I feel like it can lead to a lot of destructive things because you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
So
Right. You're not looking at what you're doing. You're not aware of it.
you're just moving through life. And which is fine for certain times, it's good to just be, but at the same time, but even still in those, I can't even say that. So even still in those moments, you have to still be aware of how you're feeling, what you're thinking. Are you hesitant? Are you not? So I do a lot of that too. I get a lot in here with myself.
Mhm.
Um, it's just a good thing sometimes and a bad thing. Good thing is that I'm like, again, self-aware. I'm talking to myself and figuring out, does this feel right for me? Does this feel right within my spirit to do? And then obviously for the overthinking side of myself, it doesn't help in that regard, but it's who I am.
Right. And that's all in process going on a journey to discover even more about ourselves every day. You had mentioned earlier that Jesus is your refuge. How important is your
Mm-hmm.
relationship with your faith to your confidence every day?
Without it, it wouldn't be,
Okay.
honestly. I really believe that. I feel like, we were made in his image, and so we, I can't be anything else but that, you know? And to me, that just lets me already know that even with all my imperfections and flaws and things like that, I still have so much more to offer, and to give and to feed into like the world, into my relationships, into friendships, work, whatever that may be. I really feel like my faith has allowed me to also step into places I wouldn't naturally imagine to just be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to be there, because without the faith, to me, you can't have the confidence to go do whatever it is that you say you want to do. Is like, you can't lack here. And then it can look like it's working,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of the day, only you know what's going on,
Right.
So I would say that's like a big faith and confidence is, yeah, they're like one and the same. They're interchangeable. Yeah.
Right. I like that.
You
You
can't
had
have one without the
right. Totally. Totally. I can totally see how it's a through line. You have to get one to have the other. You had
yeah.
mentioned the devotions that you do in the morning, and to me that would sound like a faith workout. One of the things
Yeah.
that you do to work your faith muscles. What would be maybe some other faith workouts that you have that kind of reassure your base beliefs in what you have and what you are?
Mm-hmm. Good question. I'm a part of a church, not like baptized at the church because it's a new church, but just being in conversation with people who are also very like minded is a big thing for me. So it's good to like whether they're dropping things in the chat. So it's just like it's just always like reminder is kind of just being around or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Talk with my mom a lot about faith. We're listening to sermons every now and then, Bible studies, and then also like I said, the people I keep around me, the people that I choose to have conversations with,
Mm-hmm.
or even like the people I feel like will help me to be able to stay on the right path too. I
Right.
like to keep close relationships with those people, not to get something out of it, but just to say like, hey, you're going on this ride, I'm going on the ride too. Let's do this together so we can, do it as best as we can.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure. Um,
Yeah.
Yesterday's conversation I had with I Love You Fun, she mentioned this African proverb that if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go together. And
Exactly.
it like hit all of me because
Yeah.
what I know I truly want is to get there, wherever
Same.
there is, and look around and have all the people that I love around me. Like
Exactly.
that's the reason why I want to get there is so that all the people that I love can be around me. It's like that whole kind of thing together.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are newer out here,
Yeah.
and this will probably be the last. I have a couple more questions before we get into your information in the game later on.
Oh,
But how is it that you identify yourself to yourself so that you can like give who you are to the world? If you get what I mean, like
I think I do. How do I identify myself outwardly so that
yeah, outwardly,
yeah. Mhm.
yeah, yes,
So that give me the last half of the other question, half of the question, other
so
end of
that
it.
you can go out into the world. Because I know, like, you're a dancer, so you have a certain you that you have to be, and then you go
Yeah.
into the auditions and out into the world and stuff like that.
Well, I'm gonna start with outwardly first
Okay.
because I'm like, okay. So I would say outwardly, um, my natural hair is a big thing. It's a big part of me.
Okay.
I'm not really changing it for anybody. I go to class with my natural hair. I go to auditions with it. It's on my headshots. That's That's one big thing I would say. I'm actually more of a minimalist in makeup. So very rarely do I do that, but it depends on the audition it calls for. I'll go and, do what I need to do for that. I don't feel like I'm answering the question though.
How about
Sorry.
this? I'll rephrase it,
Yeah.
because what I'm
Okay.
basically wanting to get from you is like,
Mm-hmm.
you know how when people are like, I am a this, I am a that, I am a this, and they know who they are and they can say who they are. It's like, how do you identify yourself so that you can go and share yourself with the world? Like, there has to be some succinct understanding
Yeah.
you have of who you are in order to share you with the world. So I guess, how did you
Right.
come to?
Got you. How did I come to identifying myself?
Yes,
Okay,
I
got you.
said that really woohoo the last time.
It was good. Thank you for the rephrasing. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I would say that I identify myself, um, or have come to the understanding of how to identify myself by how I carry myself, how I speak with other people. When it comes to just to be standing in front of someone, it's just this is who I am. Whatever I decided to wear that day, I'm comfortable with it. If
Mhm.
I'm comfortable with this and that and all this is together, I would say you could pretty much see my confidence. I'm very much so like I'll look you in your eye type of person, not like looking away. Um, I would also say that I am very, what's the word I'm trying to say? I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
It sounds like
Sorry. Sounds like what?
self-assured. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you
That's
have.
just really, I'm very like, I'm clear on what I want and what I don't want, what I will and what I won't do. My morals, that's another big thing, establishing my morals and my values and what I think is important or is not important,
Mhm.
and being clear on that so that when I am in a situation that might feel compromising, whatever that may be, I already know. I don't need to sit here and think about it too much. I already know what I will and what I won't do. So yeah, it's very much a self-assured. And just getting there has been, again, I'll say, writing, um, talking with myself, talking with people who are close to me, like really close to me, and just saying, this is how I feel today. Not sure why, or I feel like this because this, or whatever it may be. I just really feel like I'm just very clear in that. It's just like spending a lot of time with yourself will help you identify who you are. Being aware of yourself around other people will also help you be who you are. I hope you identify who you are. So.
Nice, nice.
Okay.
Well,
Yes.
I,
I was like,
yes, you did. You did a good job. For those of you who are just joining us, you have just tapped into Bright Lights Live with your host, Jessica Ross, and my guest, Kendra Marie. She is a professional dancer, a professional dance educator, and family. She's cool, and I love it. And we are now about to get all of her information. Go ahead, tell them how they can book you, how they can find out more about you, your website, all of that.
okay, got you. Well, you can first place you can go to is my website, and that's Kendra Marie Moves, Moves, at .com. Sorry, Kendra Marie Moves.com. That's my website, and on there, if you wanted to contact me, you could scroll all the way to the bottom and do that. And through that website, you can submit a private lesson request, a group class. I'm also moving into doing more teachers workshops and professional development for teachers and studios to include commercial dance, into their studio curriculum programs, whatever it may be. I actually just put up a blog
Okay.
on there as well with some lesson plans for dance teachers, which would be really fun. You can
Nice.
also find me on Instagram at kendra.marie_. And then also at Kendra Marie Moves, also on Instagram. It's the education page. Let me see what else. And yeah, my email is everywhere.
Nice.
So go to the website. The email is there. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Okay. So, what can people look forward to, and if they're checking you out, what can they look forward to seeing soon?
Okay. Soon I am going to, like I said, I'm releasing the blog. the lesson plans. So that will be coming out by next week, officially on Instagram and all that stuff. It's already there though. So
Bright
get
Lights
a
exclusive. You heard it here
yep.
first.
You can hit first. You can actually go look right now because it's already up. But I'm doing an official release next week.
Nice.
And also just continue to look out to see. I'm considering doing a live class. It may just be a Zoom link, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So yeah, just look out, and I always post it on my Instagram, Kendra.Marie _. You'll see it there before you see it anywhere else.
Nice. All right, are you ready for this game?
Sure. Okay.
All right.
Game.
So I've actually heard that there's such thing as chairography.
Chairography?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like
what we doing? Let me scoot back.
get all the way prepared. So this game is inspired by the movie Tap. You've seen that, right?
You said what's the name of it?
Tap with Gregory Hines.
You know what's crazy? I haven't. I'm wondering if it's because it's funny you say that because I was actually just like looking at something the other day and I was like, wow, I have a lot of like dance movies I need to watch. I think it's because he taps, and tap is like the only thing I don't do. I'm sorry.
It's all right. That's what I do, which is like probably the reason why.
Right.
Okay. Well, in the movie, there is a section. I'm not going to give away the plot or anything like that. It'll be okay. Where the Gregory Hines and the old Tap legends all have like this little challenge kind of move, right? So what happens is in Tap, they usually use like the rhythms and then they'll just change up their feet, right? But what I want us to do, since we're doing this like this, is I want you to do a move in your, like a maybe 8 count, since that's how we count in dance. And then last 2 of your 8 counts should be the first 2 of my 8 count, and we go back and forth to where we end up doing 3 dances each.
I think I understand. Yes.
Yes. So if I go, it's chairography because I'm totally sitting in the chair and can't back up.
Yeah.
Or my background will fall. But it'll be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you do the
first 2 moves that you did, or the last 2.
Yeah, so you do 7, 8, which start yours. And then you do
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I go 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. Then it go 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness. I forgot something, and my mom and sister are blowing up my phone right now. I was like, what's happening? You would see this on my Instagram, but I did do a movie called In the Heights. Yeah, I know, Jessica. How could I?
A movie. A whole movie.
A whole movie. I'm in like 3 or 4 scenes dancing, so just look for me. It's called In the Heights. Okay. It was supposed to come out in June, but I actually saw that they're going to change the date. So, but we'll see. But yeah, you can look for me in that too. I forgot about that one. Sorry.
Like, get it right.
I know. I've always kind of been like that. Like other people will say, "Oh yeah, she's doing this, and she's doing that," and I'm like, "Yeah, I did that." Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was me. A whole movie.
It was great. It was fun. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. That was so much fun. Man, again, thank you so much for opening up your brain so that we can see how you think and expand our own thinking. I totally believe that we are the world. These people that we are the world. So if we can improve our thoughts from the inside out, I'm telling you, this whole world is going to change, So I'm glad you're joining me on this adventure. This is so much fun.
I know. I'm glad you're doing it too. I love it. And you have so many people like willing to talk and wanting to share that with people and share it with you. So I'm really proud of you and glad you're doing this platform and I'm excited to see where it's going to go because it's
Thank
going to
you.
go
Thank you.
up.
Yeah, man, this has been the most fun yet, is just seeing who's willing to talk to me. A couple people I'm just not knowing, and I'm like, hey, I'm doing this thing. You mind if
Oh,
I
good.
like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yay. So yeah, this is awesome. Bright Lights Live is something that I want to do, and I wanted to bring you Kendra because she is such a light. This is my cousin, and she is somebody in my life that I get to experience her journey. Like, I've seen her progression, and I just wanted y'all to see what strong-minded woman she is so that you can get some of her strength, because we all are each other and we're here to help. We're here to
Yeah.
help each other. We're here to expand each other, make each other grow. Thank you again. Oh my God. I'm probably gonna do like chairography for the rest of the day.
Yes. Let's make senses.
Every time I sit down, just another little something. This was fun.
Another 8 count.
Another 8 count. Thank you again. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for checking in. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Will it let you leave? Oh, there we go. Thank you, everybody, for coming to Bright Lights Live with me today. I am your host, Jessica Ross. That was my guest, Kendra Marie. I hope you learned something. I hope you wrote something down, got some gems. This is for us all because we're in a time period that will allow us to grow. So let's grow together. I love you so much, and I thank you for checking me out. Tomorrow, I have another special guest, is Love Always Joe, aka Joanna, my big sister. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.